Looks after my children and try to build a unique term memory for me. Then she died. Then her temporary body was preserved there. At 1995, Shah Jahan returned to Agra, called a conference to the architect. One is the architect named Isa Khan from Persia, 19 years old. Make the plan of this building and present it to Shah. Then building is started by Shah Jahan in 1631, completed in 1653 and 2023. Look at 11 domes, white one, top of the gate, one floor. You can see from here, 11 domes, white one, top of the gate. Domes means 3 people. On this side, 11 on other side. Total 22. Each domes, each. It's a single building completed in 22 years. And material he got gift from different things, and having a slave labor, just pay food and रहिए ना जी आइए प्लीज उधर हमारा ग्रुप है आप इधर
This is the river Yammuna. अब देखिए यमुना रिवर साइड में
they could see these white lines, otherwise white on white they cannot see the one. So after putting the henna, they draw such graphic lines. In between they have to do the inlay pattern. Once they draw these lines, then senior in the family, he draw the design, what sort of flowers, petals they have to make with the help of pencil. Nowadays they use pencil, but during time of Taj Mahal there was no such pencil. So at that time they were using piece of a coal, charcoal. Okay. And generally these patterns are same like done in Taj Mahal, they are copy from Taj Mahal. So after drawing the design, they decide which particular stone is to be used at particular place. For example, this flower, if it is to be made with green, there is a letter written M, which stands for malachite. So they will use the green malachite over here. Then the next flower is L, that's for lapis lazuli, the blue one is lapis lazuli. Then here comes the C, is for cornelian, orange one. Then T is for turquoise. So they decide about the stones. Once they decide the stones, Then these stones are natural, so they come like a rock, solid rock. So first of all they slice them, they cut them in such a thin slice. How do they slice? They use the same tool which was used in those days. It's a metal wire, iron wire, which has got several cuts on that, tied with a wooden string, and constant water they use. They make like a saw. With the help of that, they cut them in such a thin slice. It's quite hard, difficult to slice them. Okay. Once they slice them, then on such slice, they copy the pattern from these pencil marks with the help of tracing paper. Nowadays they use the paper, sir, but 400 years back there was no paper. So at that time they were using dry leaf of a plant. Once a green leaf gets dry, it is transparent, it works like a transparent paper. With the help of that, they copy. After copy, these chips are given to such an artist who is the shaper, who give exact shape to them with the help of such a wheel. It's like a grinding wheel which could grind any sort of hard stone. See, look at that. It is so fine. The single petal of a rose flower. Look at this. Okay. So one by one they give the shape. Once it becomes complete flower. See, this is complete flower. These all pieces are separate. Although they are separate, but there is no gap in between them. It is so fine done. Each piece is an individual piece of stone. See, they are just kept upon with the water. They are not yet inlaid down. This is separate. This is separate. Each piece is separate. It's like a puzzle. Yeah? Likewise, in entire Taj Mahal, such individual pieces, around 4.3 million pieces are done. 4.3 million pieces. That's why it took 22 years with 20,000 artists to do the Taj Mahal. It's because of this work. So after shaping, they just transfer these upon the drawing. Then the shaper job is finished. Then that piece is given to the second artist, who is the carver, who has to make such cavities, such holes, and fix them inside with the glue. How he do the cavities? Look at that. As soon as these pieces are kept upon the drawing, he just apply a temporary glue, so they stick for a while, for some time. Then with the help of such a chisel, he give a mark like an outline all around the edges, so that exactly he could know how much portions to be taken out, how much cavity is required for that particular flower. After marking, he put some water and remove those pieces, take away, and then starts making the cavities like this, as he has done for that piece also. After doing the cavities, they make the glue. The glue which they use is the same which is used in Taj Mahal. That's a natural glue. That too is being made by themselves, and it's like their family secret. They doesn't disclose the formula. With that glue, they fill the cavity and place the pieces back at the respective places. It takes 2 days to get it dry. Once it gets dry, then they use such sandstones for finishing and polishing. With water, they rub the marble. So once they do the final one, this henna color goes off, disappears. Even these lines goes away, and it becomes white, smooth and shiny, like that. Look at this one. It's so fine. Now even you cannot feel, sir, either it is inlaid or not. It becomes like a part of a marble. So the entire process is done by hand. There is nothing which is mechanized. It's not that we have not tried to do by machine, but not possible. For your kind information, this art is only here in Agra, sir. It's no other place, no Delhi or Jaipur or Mumbai. It's only here in Agra. But it's still alive. Otherwise, generally people think it's finished. It's not like that. It is still alive. We have got such 460 artists working for this organization, It's a cooperative. We work in a co-op over here. We do export also these things. So I wish to show you the collection of these artists here. Once you are here, it's an opportunity for you. We have some masterpieces also, which has took several years to do. I wish to show you those also. Okay. If you want to take some picture, is okay. Then we will move from this area.